Have you ever felt like your eating disorder is a constant companion, offering both comfort and chaos? Today, we're delving into the complex relationship many have with their eating disorder, exploring how it can be both a best friend and a worst enemy, or what I'd like to call a frenemy. Stay tuned as we unveil the contradicting dynamic and provide strategies you can do immediately to help you navigate through it. Welcome back to the Self-Reflections channel, specifically our Psych series. I'm your host, Claudia Gebert, psychologist and life and mindset coach. In this video, we're tackling the dual nature of eating disorders, often seen as both a source of solace and actually suffering. By understanding this duality, we can begin to see how to move towards a space of healing and recovery. Let's dive in together. Eating disorders have two faces. On the one hand, we have the best friend, where for many, an eating disorder starts as a way to cope with overwhelming emotions, stress, or a feeling of lack of control in their lives. It can offer a temporary sense of relief and a sense of control, well, a false sense of control. The eating disorder often promises comfort during times of distress, offering a sense of control over at least one aspect of life, like food intake specifically, when other areas of life are completely uncontrollable and can be increasingly appealing in a world that feels unpredictable and chaotic. By focusing on food and weight, it can serve as a distraction from deeper emotional pain, acting almost like a complete shield against difficult feelings and creating a bit of a numbing feeling of emotions or from emotions. On the other hand, we have eating disorder as our worst enemy. The relief provided by the eating disorder is short-lived and comes at a significant cost. Over time, it becomes a relentless enemy, not only exacerbating the very issues it promised, but also doesn't actually alleviate any of it. The physical toll of an eating disorder can be severe, leading to malnutrition, heart problems, and other serious health issues. Your physical health actually deteriorates. It causes mental health strain too. Mentally, it fuels anxiety, depression, and a relentless cycle of guilt and shame. The obsession with food and body can consume one's thoughts, leaving little room for anything else. Let's explore the pros and cons of the eating disorder as the bestie and your worst enemy. First, let's explore the best friend. The benefits or pros: it provides a false sense of control and temporary relief from emotional distress. It can feel like a reliable coping mechanism when other areas of life are completely unpredictable. But the cost or cons? The perceived benefits are fleeting. The long-term effects include social isolation, health complications, and a completely distorted self-image. The dependence on this friend often leads to more harm than good. Now, the worst enemy. Let's explore the benefits and the pros. Recognizing the eating disorder as an enemy can be significantly beneficial. It helps identify the destructive patterns and motivates the need for change. The consequences or cons? The constant mental and physical toll can be completely overwhelming. The fear of losing this coping mechanism can also be paralyzing, making it hard to seek help. The reason why I like exploring the pros and the cons of both helps you understand what is keeping you stuck and what might be there as a motivator for change. I encourage you to do that exercise yourself and see what comes up. In my practice, I compare having an eating disorder to being in an abusive relationship. It exerts control by thriving in secrecy and shame, much like an abuser who manipulates and isolates their victim. The more we keep the eating disorder hidden, the more powerful it gains over us, or the more, power it gains over us. Just like an abuser, the eating disorder isolates you from friends and family, making you feel like it's the only thing that you can rely on. It thrives on secrecy and manipulates your thoughts and behaviors to keep you under its control. There's often a cycle of guilt, shame, and temporary relief mirroring the patterns seen in abusive relationships. Recognizing this pattern is, I know, confronting. I also know it's crucial in breaking free. Let's explore some strategies to help you break free. Strategy number 1, name your eating disorder. Give your eating disorder a name and personality. This helps to externalize it, making it easier to see it as something separate from yourself. How do you do this? Well, for example, you might name it the abuser or eating disorder, my personal favorite, Regina George, or the bully. By naming it, you can start conversations with it, asserting your own needs and boundaries against its demands. Strategy number 2, dialogue with your eating disorder. Write letters or journal entries addressing your eating disorder as if it were another person. Express your feelings, assert your needs, and set boundaries. Use prompts like, Dear, eating disorder name, I feel that you, or today I noticed you trying to control me by ... This practice can help you reclaim your mental space and challenge the eating disorder's influence. Head down to our description below for a direct link to our website shop. There we have free journal prompts that are specific to this series that you can download and use. Strategy number 3, visualize your separation. Using visualization techniques to imagine your eating disorder as something separate from you is really powerful. Visualize putting your eating disorder in a box or walking away from it. Daily visualization practices can reinforce the idea that you are not your eating disorder. You're separate. Imagine yourself standing strong and very separate from it, reinforcing your ability to choose a different path. Understanding and confronting your eating disorder requires self-compassion. Reflect on these 3 questions to build a more compassionate relationship with yourself. Question 1, how does your eating disorder promise to help you? What does it actually take away from your life? Question number 2, can you identify moments where your eating disorder feels like a friend? What does it provide in these moments and at what cost? And question number 3, how has the secrecy around your eating disorder maintained its control over you? Recognizing the dual nature of your eating disorder is a significant step towards recovery. If you resonate with these struggles, seek professional help. Our team at Self Reflections is always here to support you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content on mental health. Thank you for watching. If this video has sparked any insights, or questions, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next videos in the series. To further explore your relationship with your eating disorder, I encourage you to continue watching our videos in the series. But Edie is my best friend, where we actually discuss the deep bond with your eating disorder and tools to break free. And why can't I let go of my eating disorder? Which explores the role of your eating disorder as a coping mechanism and how to move beyond it.